Please follow along as I read. Make sure your name, class, and date are at the top of your paper. Mario Molina's observations. Directions. Read the article and answer all of the questions. Mario Molina was born in Mexico City in 1943. His parents were Roberto Molina Pascal and Leonor Enriquez. When he was a child, Mario Molina turned his bathroom into a lab. He did experiments with the things he could find around the house. He used toy microscopes and chemistry sets. One of his role models was his aunt, Esther Molina. She was a chemist, and she helped him with his experiments. One time, Mario and his Aunt Esther were doing an experiment by mixing liquids together. Esther poured a clear liquid into a glass tube, then Mario poured another clear liquid into the tube. Suddenly, the mixture started to bubble. A bad smell filled the air like rotten eggs. Mario wrinkled his nose. He looked closely at the mixture. It had turned pink. Mario wondered why this had happened, and he wrote down all of his questions in a notebook. Question. When Mario Molina and his Aunt Esther mixed the two clear liquids, what did Mario observe? What did he see? What did he smell? What did he hear? Answer in complete sentences. Record your answer now. Pause this recording and write or say your answer. All right, let's move on. Mario grew up and went to boarding school in Switzerland. He was disappointed when his Swiss friends were not interested in science. Nevertheless, he was excited to study science at his new school. After finishing school in Switzerland, he went to college in Mexico City. He studied chemistry like his Aunt Esther. He loved learning about the environment and how people can make the world better. He decided to get a PhD in physical chemistry. He learned a lot about math, chemistry, and physics. Mario said, "Getting my PhD was not an easy task. Although I was good at chemistry, I was weak in math and physics." He spent nearly 2 years studying in Germany before he realized that he needed to practice math and physics more. So he went home to Mexico and started applying to colleges in the United States. Question. Mario Molina wasn't very good at math or physics. He decided to go to the USA to get more practice with these subjects. What subject could you use more practice with? What makes that subject difficult for you? Answer in complete sentences. Pause this recording and answer this question. All right, you should have your answer. Let's move on. By 1972, Mario Molina had a PhD in chemistry from the University of California, Berkeley. His scores in math and physics were finally good enough. Mario said that his time in California was very important to his journey as a scientist. I remembered that I was horrified by the fact that lasers were being made as weapons in the USA, he said. I wanted to be involved with the research that was useful to society, but not for harmful reasons. Other scientists were making lasers to hurt people around the world, but Mario began working on making the world a better place. To do this, he worked with Sherry Rowland. They observed that humans were putting harmful chemicals into the air. Mario saw huge factories pumping black smoke into the air on his way to work every morning, and he heard the engines of big trucks on the highway. He knew that they were wasting gas on their drives. These observations led to Mario and Sherry doing experiments on the air above the Earth. The air above the Earth is called the atmosphere. To test the atmosphere, they sent up tiny machines, collected the air, then made observations with their lab equipment. With the help of other scientists, they observed that the air in the atmosphere had more harmful chemicals than it was supposed to. From then on, Mario dedicated himself to studying the chemicals of the atmosphere. He even won a Nobel Prize for his work. Question: what were some of Mario Molina's observations after he went to college? Name at least 2 observations. Hint: look for the 5 senses. Pause this video and answer this question. All right, we're moving on. Question: what are 3 things that you and Mario Molina have in common? Look back in the reading. Pause this video, answer this question. Moving on. Question: imagine that you are in your kitchen with your aunt or uncle. What are 2 observations that you can make? Use the sentence starters. Pause this video and answer this question. All right, moving on. Last question. Question: what do you think the impact of Mario Molina's observations are on the United States? Look back at his observations about people in the United States. Pause this video and answer this question now. All right, and that is the end of the video. You can turn in your work or put it in your folder, whichever Ms. Mack told you to do.